Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Puan Masrita binti Muhammad Basri. Today we from Group 6 going to present about map projection. Okay, so this is the members of this group. First, Nur ASMIKA binti KHAIRUDDIN, matric number 01BG20F1042. And me, Nur MARDIATUL ILYANA binti Muhammad Ibrahim, matric number 01BG20F1043. And lastly, NURUL AINFATIHAH binti Mat RAFFI, matric number 01DG20F1050. Okay, what we're going to discuss in this presentation. First, we're going to discuss about the introduction. Second, the basic type of projection. Third is error and distortion. And lastly, map projection in Malaysia. Okay, introduction. Okay, a map projection is a method for taking the curved surface of the Earth and displaying it on something flat, like a computer screen or a piece of paper. Map makers have devised methods for taking points on the curved surface of the Earth and projecting them onto a flat surface. This method enables map makers to control the distortion that results from creating a flat map of the round Earth. Next, I'm going to give to AINFATIHah to continue.
Okay, next is about basic type of projection. First, we have cylinder. This kind of map projection has straight coordinate line with horizontal parallel crossing meridians at right angles. All meridians are equally spaced and the scale is consistent along each parallel. Cylinder, cylindrical map projections are rectangles, but are called cylindrical because they can be rolled up and their edge map in tube or cylinder. Three types of aspect the cylindrical surface can be placed relative to the globe. We have normal, transverse, and oblique. Next, second is conic, which is often used for aeronautical charts. In essence, the projection superimposes a cone over the sphere of the Earth, with two reference parallels taken to the globe and intersecting it. They minimize distortion from projecting a three-dimensional surface to a two-dimensional surface. There is no distortion along the standard parallel, but distortion increases further from the chosen parallels. As the name in as the name indicates, maps using this projection are conformal. Lambert conformal conic is one of the most used map projections around the globe. There is also a variant of Lambert conformal conic which uses for only one reference or standard parallel. Two types of aspect the conic surface can be placed relative to the globe. Lastly, we have slide plana. First, genomic. The only projection where the shortest distance circle between any 2 points is always represented by a straight line. It is neither conformal or equal area and suffers from large-scale distortion. It dates from 6th century BC and is arguably the worst order map projection. It is still used to plot radio signal and seismic waves. Next, geographic. A conformal projection useful for mapping areas that are roughly circular in shape. Scale distortion is moderate. Lastly, orthography. The orthographic projection has a viewpoint at infinity and parallel projection line. It shows the Earth as seen from outer space. Next, error and distortion, I give to ASMIKA.
Okay, I continue our presentation about error and distortion. Okay, because you can't display 3D surface perfectly in two dimension, distortion always conquer. For example, math projection distort distance, direction, scale, and area. Every projection has strength and weakness. All in all, it is up to the cartographer to determine what projection is most favorable for its purpose. Next. Okay, four type of distortion. For shape. If a map preserves a shape, the future outline like country boundaries look the same on the map as they do on the earth. A map that preserves shape is conformal. Even on conformal map, shapes are a bit distorted for very large areas like continents. A conformal map distort area. Most features are this bit too large or too small. The amount of distortion, however, is regular along some lines in the map. For example, it may be constant along any given parallel. This would mean that future lying on the 20 parallel are equally distorted. Future on the 40 parallel are equally distorted but differently for those on the 20 parallel and so on. 2. Area. If a map preserves area, then the size of the future on a map is the same relative to its size on the Earth. For example, on a equal area world map, Norway takes up the same percentage of map space that actual Norway takes up on the Earth. To look at another way, a coin moved to different spot on the map represents the same amount of actual ground no matter where you put it. In an equal area map, the shape of most features are distorted. No map can preserve both shape and area for the world, although some come close over sizable region. Next. Okay. 3. Distance. If a line from A to B on a map is the same distance that is that it is on the Earth, then the map line has true scale. No map has true scale and everywhere, but most maps has at least one or two lines of true scale. An equidistant map is one that preserves true scale for all straight lines passing through a single passive point. For example, E at equidistant map centered on Redlands, California. A linear measurement for redlands to any other point on the map would be correct. 4. Direction. Direction or azimuth is measured in degrees on angle for north. On the earth, this is mean that the direction from A to B is the angle between the meridian on which a lies and the great circle connecting A to B. Next. Okay, I pass to MARDIATUL ILYANA.
Okay, map projection in Malaysia. Okay, the map projection used for mapping in Peninsular Malaysia is the Kertau 1968, Timbalan 1948, Kertau RSO, WGS 84, and GDM 2000. In Kertau RSO, there are one type. For Kertau 19, for Kertau 1968, there are 11 grid. For GDM 2000, also 11 grid. For Timbaland 1948, there are three type, and WGS 84 have five type. Okay, conclusion. Map is a visual representation or diagrammatic representation of the Earth's surface or part of it, showing the geographical distribution and position. It has different scale, and based on the range scale of the map, it can be either large, medium, or small map. The map projection is a systematic transformation of latitude and longitude of location on the surface of a sphere or an ellipsoid into location on a plane. There are mainly three classifications of map projections such as cylindrical, conic, and azimuth projection. So that's all from us. Thank you.